So this little cutie has entered my planner life recently, and I kind of want to talk about it for a few minutes. So if that interests you, stick around. Okay, so I did a short on this right when I made it. This is 100% inspired by Monique Plans. I will tag her below. She put rings in one of her standard covers, and she's been kind of on that journey lately and doing a whole bunch of customization, and it's amazing. And I was like, shut up, I want to do that, because I knew I had this cover lying around and I wasn't using it, and I knew I had a spare set of rings, but it was these rings. These are from a Print Impressions A5, and I think they're 30 millimeter. They're at least 25, if not 30, and they fit, but it didn't close very well. And so I went on Amazon and I found these Moterm rings in the 19 millimeter, and they came in, and I went ahead and replaced them in here, and now oh my gosh, now it fits like a dream, and the profile is super slim. Everything closes and opens the way it should. Before, it was kind of a struggle to get everything to line up, but I know it's because the rings were too big. But you guys, I am loving this. It's not, well, I shouldn't say it's not a planner, because it does have a calendar in it, but I'm not using it as a planner. Basically, I have a little table in my living room that on like Sunday mornings before the house gets up, I sit down with my coffee and I read a little bit, and then I do meal planning for the week. I do the grocery list. I place a grocery order. I do all that. And normally I do it in my planner, but then I just rip those sheets out, and it just kind of feels like a waste. And so I set this up to sit there, because this first section, well, this is Coffee Monsters Co. I just kind of resized it and put my name and laminated it. And now I have some sticky note dashboards, more sticky notes, this vellum from Coffee Monsters Co. And I need to start trimming the pages smaller here because they're catching, which I know I just need to do it. I haven't done it yet. But I went ahead and made a quick monthly calendar just so I could, yes, I'm copying the information from my main planner in here, but I don't mind. It is what it is. It doesn't take long. So I just copy everything in here so I have it on hand. And then I have these sections that I have made. Well, this is from the Planner Spot. This is a freebie. If you join her newsletter, she sends out freebies. And so this is a trigger list to help when you're sitting down to brain dump, which is what I do on Sunday mornings. And so I figured this would be a good place to brain dump. So I made this real quick. This week, I figured I'd put high level stuff, kid stuff, appointments, whatever. And then in these boxes, I could put, to buy, to go, to call, email, whatever. And I can just brain dump in here. But what I wanted to do was kind of have it side by side, where I do brain dump on this side and then meals and groceries on this side, because I like to jot down 7 meals. I don't try and plan per day, because you never know what's going to come up. Some days are busier than others just without thinking, and so you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to make that. So I usually just have 7 meals, and I buy for 7 meals, and then whatever we feel like, we know we have the food for that. So you know what I'm saying? I just don't assign a day to it. But I figured I could brain dump on this side, meal plan on this side, and just have this sitting at my table. So when I'm done, I just tear it out and just move on with my day. And then I also made these real quick just for any other reference stuff. I thought maybe I could put my home renovation ideas on here, because we just have some projects we want to get to in the summer, like in the late spring, summerish. And I thought I could divide them up by room and have this sitting there. I don't really need that in my everyday planner. And then the rest would just be just notes pages. Like, I already have ideas that I want to put in this notebook, which is meal planning, brain dumps, which I've already done. Home, I'm working on that, adding renos, and then maybe where I keep a list of like our credit card debt, our bills, where we're at financially, and then just like random health stuff, like for my dog, like vaccine and grooming logs. I don't really need that in my everyday planner, so I feel like this would be a good place for that, because it kind of would just live at that little table and I could just grab it when I need to. So yeah, this is a work in progress, but so far I'm loving it. I'm loving the size. Monique is correct. She was like, this is so fun. It is absolutely fun to kind of build your own, put in the rings, add the papers, find stuff to add to it and put it in there, and just the size, it's fun. So yeah, that is that. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.